welcome to the Southlake Real Estate Market Update. We are in January 2026, and this is through December 2025, month over month, as well as a snapshot of the entire year for the Southlake Real Estate Market. My name is Dana Pollard. I'm a real estate broker here in Southlake, and reach out if you have any questions or want to sell or buy a home in Southlake. I'd be so happy to help. Just click one of the links below. But let's get started. I want to keep these short and sweet. All right, so this is showing from 2020 all the way up to the end of 2025. We have overall trended upward. However, we've been trending sideways since about 2022 now, but we did just have that little spike here at the end of the year. The close median price for the month of December 2025 is 1.464, so that did go up just a little bit. Not uncommon. But if we're going to look year over year, this is what I like to look at in the Southlake market is year over year, because you do have quite a bit of fluctuation, because if you sell some higher end homes in the $5 to $10 million range, that can sway some things quite significantly. So just looking overall, 2025, the median home sales price is 1.327. So that is a little bit down from last year of 1.4. Again, it doesn't make me feel like the market is crashing or anything. It can very well fluctuate, especially for such a small city as Southlake is, about 32,000 in population. So that doesn't terrify me. I think overall, you'll see at the end of this, the price per square foot is actually going up. Southlake market's still pretty strong. Okay, so the number of sales, there were 30 for the month of December, and that's pretty good. I mean, we haven't seen that since December 2021. Pretty good for the month of December, is pretty strong. So it is up since last month. And we too have seen in our business an uptick of buyers. And we do actually see that toward the end of December, but these were contracted in November, closing in December. So all that being said, it's a pretty good market. I think there's some anticipation going on out there for the interest rates and maybe it getting a little busier next year. So maybe there's some anticipation with buyers of wanting to buy before the prices continue to go up. If those interest rates continue to go down, which they are projected to continue to go down. So that's probably what we're seeing right here for the month of December in 2025. The consecutive days on market, the average is 60 days on the market for the month of December, which is about normal right now, but it's down from last year. Look, last year, this same time, it was 104 days. So we're seeing maybe some indication for next year, right? Median days on market, 29 versus we're looking at 97 of last year. So yes, looking at this, we're starting to see some indications, right? Here, the months of inventory went back down to 4 months. I was expecting that, of course, because at the end of the year, the leftover inventory is still on the market. There's inventory, so it starts getting eaten up. We see the most amount of expired listings on December 31st every single year. And so this makes complete sense that we now have 4 months of inventory on the market. If you're looking at buying a home in Southlake, just know that some of those homes that have expired or canceled because they didn't sell in this fall-winter season, you'll see them relisting here in the spring, maybe March or April. The close price by square foot ratio is at $373, went up slightly. So really that's just saying that the market is still pretty strong in Southlake. There is a demand. If you look year over year, it is definitely going up year over year, price per square foot, even though this year on the median sales price went down a little bit. What it's saying is the market's strong. It's just maybe not as many of the higher priced homes sold, which brought down 2025 just a little bit. All right, so closed price to list price ratio, 96.4%. That's where a home sells compared to the list price, just to kind of give you an idea. And then the expired listings, like I told you, this is 100 expired listings for the month of December, which is normal to have a large amount at the end of December. But yeah, year over year, that was a lot. There were more homes in the month of December that expired for sure. So yes, let's talk a little bit about where we think 2026 is headed. I would say there's a little bit of indication here in this month of December that buyers are getting ready to get off the fence. We have had many people contacting us saying they're looking at buying in March, April, May. So I would say anticipate this springtime to be a great time to sell a home if you've been waiting for a while. I am feeling the pent up demand, not pent up like but they're pent up because they're waiting for, summer, for the school year to end so that they can get their families moved here and then enroll them in the fall. So really that's what the pent up demand is. They're contacting me saying, hey, we want to move in the spring, which is normal. So if you're wanting to sell a home, let me know. We would love to help you. We have buyers moving to Southlake, and it would be great to connect you ahead of time possibly. And if you're looking to buy, then maybe we can connect you ahead of time also. So just fill out the appropriate questionnaire. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for a great 2025, and we will see you next month.